Alright, hey guys, it's Aiden, and I am a month and 2 weeks on testosterone. Um, for this month, uh, there's been a lot going on this month. Um, I've had a lot of good things happen, a lot of bad things. As far as I know, my voice has changed, it's dropped. Um, Physical changes go, still growing more hair in places. My face, I actually had to shave my face for like the very first time because the hair was so, like, it's blonde, but it was so long that, like, apparently it was really noticeable, and it felt weird, and it just was, it didn't fit my age group because guys my age don't have peach fuzz anymore, and so it just didn't fit, so I had to shave it. Like, it just looked really weird. Um, I am doing an experiment. I shaved all my face, on both sides, and the only thing that I left is just this, all of this. So I'm gonna do an experiment because I want to know how long my hair grows, like pre-T, and then shaved, and then like how fast it grows back. I don't know. It's just an experiment. Um, and then physically, I've noticed still more muscle mass, the ability to lift and to shut things easier. Um, I slam at all doors now. Like, I slam doors, uh, car doors, fridge door. I don't realize that I don't have to put so much effort into things now. I mean, I was a teeny person with very skinny arms and almost no muscle mass, and I had to force everything. Like, when I picked up something that was heavy or half my body weight, I put in a lot of effort. Now I'm just like, whatever, and I lift it up, or move it, or shut it, or whatever, and I don't think about it. So it's kind of annoying. I'm slamming and shutting things, and people get annoyed at me of that. um, my voice has dropped, as I said before. I'll do a voice clip probably at like 2 months. I'll do another voice clip from pre-T and then 2 months. Um, as far as physically, I really don't have that many changes physically, just more hair. Um, Mentally, though, there's been a lot more changing going on. Mentally, I realized how much I can't deal with certain things that I used to before. I'm no longer as patient with things that I used to be patient with before. I have more patience in other areas that I used to get really angry or impatient with before. So in some areas it increased, and in some areas it decreased. So I don't know if that's a good thing. In a few ways, I think it's a bad thing because I no longer have patience with people's emotions. When they fly off the handle, I fly off the handle. When they're sad, I'm sad, and it's kind of a bad deal. But I've also been going through some stress lately. My mom recently went through an ulcer that erupted in her abdomen. She had gastric bypass surgery 2 years ago, and she's had health problems ever since. And she nearly died this past Sunday night into Monday morning early. And I got a 911 call early in the morning, and they had taken her to the hospital, and just lots of crazy things happened this past week, and I've been dealing with them emotionally as much as physically, and I've just been under stress. So, I mean, to a degree, I believe that that could be why that I have a lot of mixed emotions about things. I don't know. I really don't know completely in that area of patience whether it is the testosterone or whether it's just an emotional change with life. Um, Emotionally, like I said, libido, sex drive basically still constant, still annoying, still just really annoying. Hungry, still really hungry all the time. Some days I'm more hungry than others, so I eat more sometimes or some days than I did the previous day. But usually it's a constant. I've also noticed that the day, like today is my shot, and I haven't done my shot yet. But I did notice that if I don't do my shot, within the hour that I did it the last time, I start to get like really sick feeling, like nauseated, a little kind of shaky, woozy, and I am really sluggish. Like today, I woke up, around 8 or 9 in the morning, and I just felt really sluggish, really tired, and I just wanted to go straight back to bed. But I've noticed that that's a pattern now. So I think that's something that happens with tea. Excuse me. But I feel like that happens with testosterone the day of your shot. If you don't do your shot, like, right on time, or an hour late or whatever, it causes, I guess, emotional and physical, like, downslide. Like, and then once I take my shot, 30 minutes later, I'll be fine. It's just, I guess it's the decreasing hormones and something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing well otherwise. Physically and mentally, I'm changing with the testosterone. My face has squared out. I don't have my cheekbones as prominent anymore, and I know that my face will continue to change even on a year on T. It'll still change slightly. I'm noticing physically that my love handle, that area, is changing as well. I still have been working out daily. If you go on my Facebook, you can see muscle pictures that I posted a week ago, and I posted those a week ago, and then you can see like some of my facial changes. I'm trying to find pictures to compare, to make a comparison, like side by side comparison thing. Still don't have internet in my place because I'm broke, and it's just not gonna happen right now with all the stuff going on financially, and my mom being in the hospital, and I'm having to take care of a lot more financial things than what I did prior to this month of April coming up. I have a lot more on my plate, so still not gonna have internet, but I'm making it do with my internet at my mom's apartment. I'm sorry if this is a really boring update, but I'm just not with it today. Kind of in a bad funk this week, but it's understandable. So, hopefully things will look up. I mean, with health and with financial issues and just with all of that stuff, it'll look up eventually. It's really a crappy deal right now. I got the bad end of the stick, and I mean, I can't do anything but just wait it out. Also, another thing that changed physically, my voice when I sing, I no longer can sing at the high pitches or low alto, first or second alto. I have to sing tenor, like second or first tenor. I no longer can, like, I squeak really bad. I'm not going to give you an example, but I'll eventually upload a couple of songs that I've been working on. I've been learning them. I'll upload the audio to them on here, so you can just get an idea of my singing range. I'm hoping that by 3 months, usually your voice settles within a 3 to 5 months range, so I'm hoping that my voice will settle, and then I'll be able to retrain my voice to sing again. eventually. May not be in the same range, but I'll eventually get there. As far as I know, changes wise, I really don't have a whole lot of other things to update on that I can think of at this minute. Another thing, my family seems to be doing really well with the proper pronouns, names, he, him, his, all that stuff. They're doing really well with that. So I'm really glad that they are getting the hang of things and that I'm not having to correct them. My mom corrects herself now. She'll say she and then go, no wait, he. And she'll correct herself. So I'm glad that she's starting to do that on her own and I don't have to do it. My sisters are getting there. They're still kind of apprehensive in a way. They're not completely there yet. They still have a lot of things to go through themselves with the changing, but they're very supportive. My dad, on the other hand, probably never going to happen that I can tell or that I can say it will happen. So, I haven't really told my grandparents that I'm going through this. They don't need to know, honestly. So I just kept it to the extent of need to know thing. I did, however, get a call from somebody the other day that I hadn't spoke to in a while, and they said my voice had changed, so I felt better about that. Another thing physically that I've noticed is my shoulder muscles on the sides have broadened. So my clothes are fitting differently, and like the shoulders themselves are like, I don't know, they fit differently. Like my clothes fit differently now. My pants still keep falling off of me, which is fine, but I would hope that the pants that were tight on me eventually slim down. I'll eventually post photos of my fat redistribution of my love handles, pre-T, and then, a couple months in. I'll probably do that around like 5 or 6 months. Emotionally, I've been changing as much as I can, to try and keep myself better, to better myself. It's really hard in the world that we live today. We go through a lot of stuff that our grandparents and our parents never had to deal with. So, in a way, I feel reluctant to change who I am because of people. And I don't change because of people, I just change my views of how I handle things now. Instead of responding badly, like, somebody makes a comment saying whatever that they can to anger me, I don't respond back angrily, or give them the satisfaction of anger that they're looking for, because it's just not worth it, and they will find it fun, and they will continue to do it, and so on and so forth. So it's just not my cup of tea, And I never was a drama starter, hated it, and, when I go into college, I'll probably still hate it if there is any, but, life is moving on for me, and things are getting better, and I'm overall happy. I will, however, start going back to seeing my gender therapist again, because I have some things that I need to address with her, that I haven't been able to address emotionally with myself and come to terms with. And these things do reflect on my transition as much as they reflect on me as a person. So I will probably go back to therapy. I'm supposed to have my therapist, my first appointment back on April 2nd. Oh gosh, struggling with thoughts right now, but I'm supposed to have it on April 2nd, but due to financial issues, I may not, because it costs $40, and in all honesty, I don't even have that. in my bank account right now to waste. So for this month, I may not. I may choose to cancel it and then continue come June or July. Um, so I guess this is my update, and I'm not going to continue to babble about nothing. Those are all my important updates that I can give you right now. As far as I know, I will update you when it becomes 2 months on T. I'm gonna probably do every 2 weeks now instead of every week, and then eventually I may even possibly do once a month. So every month, then maybe. Really depends upon my situation, living, internet, all that stuff. So hopefully I can make an update soon again. But I will make a 2 month update, which will be my next update. So right now I'm a month and 2 weeks on testosterone, and I'm really happy with all the results that I've had, and I really couldn't be any happier with who I am as a person now. So I'm still on that road of learning and coping and getting this stuff kind of emotionally down with myself. So I will make an update, and I'm glad to see you all. Yeah. Trying to think of anything else that I need to update real quick. I can't think of anything. So I'll see you then at 2 months. All right.